Hello students, I welcome you all to my class. This is your computer science teacher Sharmila and I hope you all are safe and enjoying your holidays. Let us start our class. Okay, in today's class we are going to see about computer ethics and safety measures. So the chapter name is computer ethics and safety measures, right? So mostly we use our computer for internet, right? For accessing internet we use our computer. Basically we use internet, right? So let us start our class from internet itself. Okay, so first thing, in internet has become a major source of communication for the present generation, right? The students like you all will be using internet mostly for your communicating, for your speaking with your friends, taking notes. If you are absent, for asking notes to your friends, like WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta, like that, right? You will be communicated, you'll be connected through internet, right? That is that thing. And next thing, it plays an important role in progress of mankind, right? Without internet we can't see any progress in our mankind. With internet only we are doing and accessing all our daily needs, etc., right? The use of smartphones like has increased the use of internet in the age of all kind. Without any age limit, everyone is using their smartphones for internet, right? So that thing only, everyone is using smartphone for internet, for entertainment, etc. So next thing is impacts of internet. Okay, so impacts of internet, when you come to impacts of internet, what are the uses, what are the changes which has been done to us in internet, that is called as impact of internet. First thing, apart from various positive impacts of internet, we could also find negative. Yeah, basically internet is very useful to us, but also we have lots of disadvantages in internet, right? We have lots of advantages and also we have disadvantages. Okay, people spend an unlimited amount of time in internet without any age bar or hand feeling, right? So in all the age person, or in age, or in every age categories, everyone using internet. So everyone will be sitting before we, when we open something else in internet, it will be dragging or it will be wasting our time, right? For example, if you play a game, you'll be playing the game until when you get when your life is out, right? So that same way, without food, without water also, you'll be sitting in front of a system or in your phone, you'll be accessing your internet, playing games, social media, etc., right? Next thing, recent medical studies release that addiction to the internet is causing personal, professional, and social problem. Yeah, when you become an addicted to an internet, you'll be having some personal problems also, and professional. Personal problems will health issues, etc., will be having. And professional means if you are a student, you will be not studying, you'll be sitting in your internet and playing your games, right? And social problems means for example, if you go to your home also, you'll be taking your phone and going to your room and be playing the game. Be not sitting with your family and you'll be not talking with them. Okay, that one. Next one, the area of abuse and misuse of computers, internet, including hacking, computer virus, posting fraudulent data, stealing or pitching, phonography, cyber war and pragmatism, right? So first thing, posting, hacking, you know what is hacking? So accessing some others information without their permission. Okay, next thing is computer virus. You all know what is computer virus. And posting fraudulent data means illegal data. For example, like question paper, I'll be preparing a question paper and keeping, if some student take that question paper and leak that question paper to your friends, means that is called as fraudulent data. Next, stealing or stealing or phishing. So that means um, trying to get and sensitive information like username, password, etc., is called as stealing or phishing. Okay, so trying to get others information. Okay, next in phonography means taking some pictures of others, okay, without their information, without their knowledge. Cyber war and piracy means reproducing a work of another person. Okay, for example, if I give an assignment, okay, you didn't do that assignment but your friend had done that assignment, you have to submit it today, means you will be asking your friend's assignment and you'll be copying that, right? And you'll be copying and you'll be doing some changes in that assignment and you'll be copying that and you'll be submitting it to me, right? That is also an crime, that is called as piracy. Next one is pragmatism. Okay, for that is taking someone's work and changing it like it's your own. Okay, for example, the same way, the assignment process. You're taking your friend's assignment and changing the name as is to your name. If your friend's name is that means you just strike it out or erase that name and put your name and submit it as yours. Okay, that is called as this. And next we are going to see about advantages of internet. Okay, so first advantages of internet. First one is communication. Basically internet we use all for communicating, like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, video call, audio call, con calls, etc. Right, con calls, everything used for communication. Next thing, information. The internet is a source of knowledge, right? In internet you have lots of information where you can have in different kinds also. It may be in the form of text, videos, documents, etc. You can have lots of things, you can have many things. Many apps are also there, okay, for this. And all kind of information are available in internet related to education, government, laws, etc. also. And next one is learning. Yeah, without internet you can't learn. Now in this quarantine days you are learning through internet only, right? So like that. So in education it plays an important role. For learning it plays an important role. You also have some online classes also, okay, that in that the same way I'm teaching, the teacher will be teaching in online. You can also sit and listen to your classes, okay. Next one is entertainment. Okay, so the same thing as entertainment. In communication, entertainment also plays an important role in internet. You can also view, download movies, songs, video games, videos, etc. You have lots of things to do at free of cost itself. You may have some cost for something, but in some website you'll be having free, okay. You can download your songs, your movies, your video games, everything will be in free, right? Hence there are tons of entertainment that is available online in internet. You can also create an account in social media and use it. Yeah, the social media is also an entertainment only. Using social media you can be connected with your friends, etc. Okay. And next thing is e-commerce. Okay, in this content day we also using this e-commerce. All business deals, transaction of money, etc. can be carried in internet. Online reservation, online ticket booking for movies, online shopping can be done easily through which we purchase things in online. We use our ATM card or debit card for doing all this without using the money, okay. So that only we use this thing, okay. So transaction of monies, etc. okay. And next thing is cloud storage. Okay, cloud storage provides an storage space in the internet, so you can access to your files from anywhere, okay. Cloud storage means I'll be telling you an example. If you have a Google account, the Google will be providing you an 15 GB of storage space, okay. That in that you can store anything else, okay. So it will be stored in your internet, okay, and it is very easy to access that with your account, right? With your account you can access that thing and use it, okay. Next we are going to see about disadvantages of internet. So the same way we have advantages and we also have disadvantages, okay. First thing, information loss, okay. Necessary or important information, it can be easily hacked, okay. There is no extra proof for the security of the details we store, like account number, password, etc. If we store this and all in our internet, it may be hacked, okay. Next thing is spam, spam, okay. The irrelevant email advertisement are said to be spam because they have the ability to slow down the system and create problem for us, okay. So if you use they'll be sending lots of messages, that mean advertisement messages all will be coming to us, right, through emails and in our message, that are called as spam, okay. We have to delete that, okay. If we don't delete that, it will be slow downing our system, okay, and it will be also be in storage area also, okay. It will also store lots of data or MB in our system or in our phone, okay. Next one, virus attack, okay. The computer system get infected by the virus when we download some files from internet. This damage the system and the files stored in the system, okay. The same way, if you want to download some games, movies or songs, you'll be downloading it from the internet. In that also they may have some virus. If you download that folder or that movie, for example movie means, if you download that movie, in that movie they may have virus. So when you download that movie, the virus also will be downloaded simultaneously. So we don't know that we have virus, and also it will be damaging your files, okay, your storage area, your files, etc. It may also delete some files, important files, etc. Okay, next one. Next is virtual world. With excess use of internet, people get depressed easily and go unrecognized between the real world and virtual world. When you deeply play a game, you'll be forgetting this real world and you'll be going into that game and you'll start playing that, and you don't know which one is real or which one is virtual also, right? When you deeply go into a game, when you are sleeping also, you'll be getting the dreams like you are playing that PUBG game and all. That is called as virtual world. Don't be like that, students. Health issues and obesity. Okay, as watching TV, spending too much of time on the computer like surfing the internet or playing games can also lead to obesity and an unhealthy lifestyle, right? If you sit before a computer for a day fully and play the games, etc., means you'll be getting unhealthy lifestyles and you'll be getting overweighted issues, and you may also get health issues also. Next one, mental illness. Although you may find new connection around the world, you may also find yourself disconnected from those in your real life. You may also feel depressed, loneliness and socially isolated. For example, take the social medias like Facebook, WhatsApp, Insta and all, okay? You may get lots of friends in that, okay, but you will be not connected with the real world, okay? With your friends, with your classmate, you will be not speaking and you will not be connected with them, okay? You'll be forgetting that and you'll be fully with that internet itself. So you may be disconnected from your friends also, who are all in your real life, and you may feel depressed also. You may feel loneliness means you'll be feeling very lonely, be sitting very lonely, you'll be sitting very lonely. That and socially isolated means you'll be going to your school, you'll be not speaking to anyone else, you'll be studying and you'll be coming to your home and you'll take your phone and you go to your room and you'll be sitting there and playing that games. You'll be not talking to your family members also, right? That is called as socially isolated, okay? So next topic is computing ethics. Okay, so next topic is computing ethics. In that, first thing, ethics are the moral values, standards or principles of behaviors that describes the right or wrong. Okay, computer ethics are the rules, standard and guidelines that are adopted. Okay, ethics means it will be teaching you what is wrong and what is right. Okay, using that you may be knowing that which one is correct and which one is wrong, and which you can do and which is wrong to do. Okay, that thing. Next thing, safety measures need to be followed strictly while working on a computer, as it helps to keep our stored data and system safe. Okay, when you use your computer, you must be very safe. You have to follow lots of safety measures. Then only you'll be having some what to say, you'll be having some safety on your data, etc. Okay, next thing, these ethics guide us to build values in a professional way while using computer online. When you using this only, when you use your computer for online, you'll be building a value, okay, value in that, and how to use your computer while you are in online and what to not to do. Okay, and next thing, okay, computer ethics institute has proposed 10 ethical practice that need to be followed. Okay, we have 10 practice that need to be followed. First thing, we should not use an computer or internet to harm others. Okay, using computer, you must not harm or hurt others, like posting something wrong about them in your social media, etc. And next thing, we should not post or disturb others private data. Okay, for example, you may be knowing your friend's secret, right? So you must not post your friend's secret in your social media, etc. We should not investigate other user files. Okay, for example, you may be working in your labs, okay, computer lab, okay, in our school. In that you must not open others file, and you must not see what all the files they have, what all the things they are doing. Okay, that is wrong. Okay, next thing, we should not use a computer to steal information. Using computer, you must not steal information. Okay, for example, your friends think you or your friends may be doing may done something and kept. Okay, you must not steal that. Okay, you must not take it off. Okay, you should not use a computer for illegal deals. Okay, illegal deals must not be done in your computers. Okay, next point, we should not use pirated software. It is considered as a crime. For example, means some software will be there for buying. Okay, some will be free software you can use. When it comes to buy, you have to pay some amount and you have to use that. Okay, in like that, softwares are called as pirated software. Okay, so in that type of software you must not get that freely. Okay, you must not download that freely. For example, Microsoft Office, you must pay some amount for that. Okay, without paying that amount, if you access that, that is crime. Okay, don't do that. You should not misuse any sensitive data. Okay, the same thing, if you have some sensitive data, okay, about your friend or something else, you must not use that. Okay, next thing, you should not violate copyright laws while downloading information from the internet. They'll be having some copyright data and all. Okay, you must not access that data and you must not download that data. Okay, next thing, we should have social responsibility when writing and designing and program. When you are using your social media, you must have social responsibility. You must not post wrong things or unwanted information in your social media, etc. You must be socially responsible. Okay, so everyone will be watching you, so you must not do wrong in your social media. Okay, the next point is, we should use both internet and computer that does not violate respect towards mankind. Okay, you must not use anything against our mankind. Okay, you must use that for the well wish of our mankind only. Okay, from this I'll be stopping our class. Another class I think in our next class we can continue this chapter. Okay, so thank you, students.